Hello everyone, my name is Hannah and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be my October TBR. So I have a whole stack of books here that I want to try to get to in October. I am starting to feel my magical fantasy reading mood come back. So a lot of these are magical realism or fantasy and I'm so excited to get to so many of these. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first book that I'm going to be reading in October is my reread of A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is for my read along with Christina. We are discussing this next weekend from when I'm filming this. It's October 1st right now when I'm filming this, and so I'm going to be picking this one up either probably today or tomorrow, and I'm just it'll be my 12th time reading this, and I'm just so excited. I just you know I love this book so much. I cannot wait to read it again. And I just can't wait to discuss everything in a live show. I just know that live show is going to be so long. So I'm really excited to reread this and to discuss it with Christina and with everybody that joins for that live show. I also plan on doing two other rereads for October, and that is Kingdom of the Wicked and Kingdom of the Cursed by Carrie Maniscalco. These are the first two books in the Kingdom of the Wicked series. The final book, Kingdom of the Feared, just came out and I cannot wait to read it. This was one of my favorite books of last year, and so I'm just so excited. I've been eagerly anticipating the finale, so I want to reread these two so that when I go into Kingdom of the Feared, I am very fresh. So Kingdom of the Feared is also on my October TBR, and I'm so excited to reread these. October, I feel like, is the perfect time to reread them. They're very magical, very witchy. They deal with demons and princes of hell, and they just really give all of the vibes that I want in October. So I'm so excited to get to both of these again. The next book that I will be picking up very early on in October is The Book of Azrael by Amber Nicole. This is book one in the Gods and Monsters series. This is a KU book, but I got the physical copy because I will be buddy reading this with my best friend Rachel over at Raven-Haired Reader. She gifted me this for my birthday and she asked if we could buddy read it, and I'm so excited to buddy read it. I love that I have a skull theme going with the Kingdom of the Wicked series and with this. But yeah, I don't know too much about this. I just know that this is a fantasy romance. Oh, and there's a Spotify playlist right in the front. That's pretty cool. I love that. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this one. Again, I don't know much about it. I probably should try to talk about the synopses of these books, but oh well. I also want to try to get to Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen. This was a book of the month pick last month, in September. So this is a magical realism book, and I just know that Sarah Addison Allen writes really good magical realism and just kind of fun, whimsical little stories. So I think this one will be really good. I do have the audiobook for this as well, but it just says, comes an enchanting tale of lost souls, lonely strangers, secrets that shape us, and how the right flock can guide you home. So it sounds really good, and I feel like it's the perfect kind of whimsical, magical story to really get me into the fall spirit. So these next two I'm going to say together because they do kind of go together. I believe they're companion series. So the first book I'm going to mention here is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. And the reason I want to pick up Caraval is because I want to read The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. I read Once Upon a Broken Heart in September and I really loved it, and I'm so excited to get to this one. But one of the main characters in this series makes an appearance in this series, and this was the first series, so I want his backstory, and so I'm contemplating just reading the whole Caraval series before going into The Ballad of Never After. I don't know, we'll see. I just know this one is set at a circus or a carnival, and it's supposed to be really magic heavy. And then this one is very fairy tale heavy, so very whimsical. Again, I keep using that word, but that is the mood that I'm in for reading right now. So I'm trying to decide if I want to read the whole trilogy for Caraval first and then go into The Ballad of Never After. But either way, I will be reading both of these this month because I'm so in the mood for this kind of book right now. And I'm so eager to read The Ballad of Never After because I loved Once Upon a Broken Heart last month. The next book that I have here that I want to get to is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. This is a witchy romance, I think. So it says it's a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. So since I've been in a romance reading mood for so long, I feel like this is a good transition book to still give me the like romance that I'm still craving, but also get me the like magic and witchiness that I really want for October. I just think this sounds so cute. I love this cover and I'm just really excited to read this. I think it's going to be really, really cute. Kind of along that same line is The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. This is the author who wrote The X-Hex, and I read that one last year in October. I liked it. It was like kind of like a witchy Gilmore Girls vibe, so I did like it, but it wasn't my favorite thing ever, but I am very excited to get to The Kiss Curse. I think that I'm going to really enjoy this one. I think it's going to be another cute like witchy romance, magical romance situation, so I'm very excited to get to this one. I don't really know anything about it. I just saw that it was kind of similar to The X-Hex and that author is the one who wrote it, so I was like, yeah, I'll definitely pick that up in October. It seems perfect for this time of year. The next book I want to get to is These Twisted Bonds by Lexi Ryan. I have been wanting to get to this one for so long. I think it came out in July and I just wasn't in a fantasy mood at the time that it came out. But this is the sequel to These Hollow Vows, which I read, I believe, earlier this year, I think in like January or February, and I really enjoyed that one. It's like a upper YA, maybe even new adult fantasy, but it's like kind of like The Cruel Prince and ACOTAR. In my opinion, it's not as good as either of those, so go like into this with a grain of salt. But I am still really, really excited for it. I gave the first book 4 stars and I have been so excited for this because it left off on a cliffhanger and I'm just really, really excited to get to this one. Yeah, this sounds amazing and I am like exactly in this mood now to read this, so I'm so excited to get to this one. I know I keep saying that for like every single book that I hold up that I'm excited to get to it, but it's true. I'm really excited to get to it. Next up, we have Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher. So I saw this for the first time on Riley Marie's channel, and she said this is one of her favorite books of all time and probably one of her favorite books of this year. And all she said is that it's got like, it does the soulmate trope really, really well. And she's like, I would die for these characters. So that's all that I know about this. I know it's a fantasy and I know it has the soulmate trope in it. And that's all I needed to hear. And I'm just, say it with me now, so excited to get to this one. All right, the last book that I'm going to add to my October TBR is Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Raybourn. This is the same author as the Veronica Speedwell mystery series, which you all know I have read and loved this year. It's one of my favorite series, and this is not linked to that series at all, but it is the same author. It's about like almost ex-CIA agents or ex-assassins, but like older, like in their 60s, I want to say. Yeah, I think it's like almost like an ex-CIA agent kind of thing. It doesn't specifically say CIA, so maybe it's not, but that's what I think. So yeah, they're 60 years old and it's an action-packed thriller. So this just seems like it would be the perfect time of year to read this one. So I really hope that I can get to this one and I hope that I like it as much as I like the Veronica Speedwell series. So yeah, these are all of the books that I hope that I can get to in October. I'm really excited for all of these. I also really want to watch a lot of like fall movies and like my favorite classic like spooky movies. So yeah, I'm just really excited that it is autumn and that it's my favorite season of the year, and I'm just like so freaking excited for all of these books. I can't wait to pick all of these up. I'm so excited for my October reading month. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you made it to the end, you can let me know by leaving let's leave the crystal ball emoji down below, since most of these are like magical and fantastical. So leave that emoji down in the comments down below to let me know that you made it to the end of this video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe while you're down there as well to help support me and my channel. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.